What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Elite 8 series video. This one's going to be another Town Hall 8 versus Town Hall 9 version. We did this a while back. It was very popular. People seem to like it, and it's going to do another one because it's been a while and because it was the right war for it. They had this Estonia clan they went up against was heavily outnumbered them in Town Hall 9, so a lot of the Town Hall 8s had to step up. Obviously, they were rush bases. They were not the best bases, but that's the only ones that Town Hall 8s can really 3-star. I mean, you can't expect Town Hall 8s to 3-star legit Town Hall 9s. However, it's still difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. You have the extra traps. You have the queen to deal with in a lot of cases. And a shout out to Genesis again, another perfect war. You see right there, these guys did not completely fill their CCs, so I guess a little asterisk beside this particular one, but these guys are getting more perfect wars than any mixed clan I've seen out there. So really good job, everybody at Genesis. Let's get started here. The first one we're going to look at is Rich taking on number 11. I guess you could call it a Town Hall 10, but it's Town Hall 9. It does have 5 giant bombs though. That alone for a hog attack on a Town Hall from a Town Hall 8 is pretty impressive. It does add an element of difficulty to it regardless of anything else. Sends in just a few hogs here to get the CC lure taken care of, take out a few defenses in the process, and gets a giant bomb triggered right there. Boom. And again, they didn't have their CCs filled up. Those 5 archers are all that was in there, so he got it all done for those few hogs. Brings them over to the side here. Just going to bunch them up, take them out with a little bit of barch, and sends in the witches out of this clan castle. And then you see the queen's exposed. As soon as she jumps over right here, he's going to drop the king, just do a king-queen swap. Really not even a swap because she goes down so quickly. And just start sending in the hogs. Excuse me, guys. Start sending in the hogs just from different angles. I like that because, again, when you're dealing with a Town Hall 10, even though there's no infernos or anything like that, he has 5 giant bombs. You got to be careful. You still only have 3 heal spells as a Town Hall 8, and if they run over each one of those 5 bombs, it's not going to happen. So having different groups to minimize the chance of that a whole group getting taken out, very smart by Rich there. You see he uses his last spell there, then coming in with some back-end balloons, which was nice. All the air defense taken care of, so they can go in and help out where the hogs are starting to run short and slow down. The balloons pick up the slack. We'll start to fast forward because it's pretty much all over here. Just a few defenses left, and got to take care of that king right there. Boom, it's done. And there's plenty of troops for cleanup. Witches are still up. There's a few wizards running around and a few hogs. So very nice attack. Again, dealing with that many bombs and just the expos and all that with only 3 spells is difficult. Trust me, guys. All right, moving on. Number 13 is money. Was money on this attack. I really like that you see the queen's not as accessible on this one, and she's a level 3. Just drops a barb to sort of try to trigger that. This was a cleanup attack. Trigger that bomb. Get the CC lure, the little bit that was in there. Brings him up to the corner here. Just a simple kill. There's only, I think pretty much every base had like 5 archers in the clan castle. It still had to be taken care of, but no big deal really. Just surrounds them with a little bit of barch. 1 wizard. Boom. They're taken care of. Now sends in the golem here. Doing it Town Hall 9 style. I mean, that's all there is to it. Sending the golem in, tanking for the defenses around there, tanking for the queen, creating the funnel with the wizards, sending the wall breakers to let everything in, and then right there, once the funnel's created and the golem's locked on, sends the king in to take out that queen. So just beautiful. You can tell these guys already know how to do that stuff at Town Hall 8, and that is exciting to see because at Town Hall 9, they're going to be beast. So I love the test hog he sent in there, and then just did a 1-finger drop on this one, sending it straight in. You see that inside the base, there's no real spots for double bombs, singles, but no doubles. So it's just a matter of keeping your heels in the right spots. You see those Teslas popping, drew a pretty good wad of hogs down south, but they're getting back on track here, and still has 2 spells left. So been very nice and patient with his heal spells, just using them when needed. Right there, pretty much this one's out of the done. The hogs are going to clump up here at the bottom, and that witch and wizards in there are already getting on that expo. That helps. Level 4 hogs trying to take down expos, even low-level expos, it takes them a while. They're just not. There's a big difference between level 4 and level 5 hogs. You see that expo still standing right there, finally goes down, and those last few hogs are getting the benefit of that heal. Everything's down. The king's the only threat left, and those witches are locked onto him, so he's going to be taken care of. Beautiful attack. Really, really nice job. Love the queen kill. Probably my favorite part of the whole attack. Just done perfectly. So good job, man. All right, let's look at Thrill taking on 14. Another great attack. The level 3 queen, you see she is exposed a little more on this one. Just drops Barb for distraction and then CC right there at the bottom. I mean, it's going to get the CC lure. It's going to take care of the CC. It's going to create part of this funnel. The only critique on this one is probably didn't need that golem. However, Thrill does get some use out of it. What we talked about last time, he does deploy his hogs on the opposite side, so it lets it, the queen would have been taken out with just a king swap, but lets it tank for his kill squad and sends the hogs in from the opposite side here. So that's nice to see. You see, he just did a king swap up top there. Sending them in from different angles, letting this kill squad take out that bottom compartment. Baby's getting fired up. Her sister's here this weekend. And then just dropping the heal spells where needed for his hogs in the core. So, it was a very tight base, which is perfect for hogs. So really, really good job, honestly. Just everything, these guys are just doing, when they have these rush Town Hall 9s for your Town Hall 8s to be able to step up when needed and take them out, it's just a big deal. I mean, that's how you get perfect wars. If they weren't capable of it, that wouldn't even be a possibility. So really good job to Thrill on this attack. Just absolutely destroyed that base. Tons of troops left. Perfect. Let's look at a couple more. Let's look at Smog taking on 17 here. Boom, 17. Real spread out base, but that makes the queen even more difficult to get to. Just a sort of a holo on this one. I guess you'd call that maybe a needle holo. Just a few loons to get in there, take out a few buildings. That's going to help with the funnel, and then sends a few hogs in to get that CC lure. So it gets those few archers. Again, it's not much, but you do have to take care of them. Brings them down to the bottom. Oh, not the bottom. Just forgets about it and goes for it, I guess, with that few of archers. He knows the kill squad's going to take care of it. Sends in the golem. Wizards to create that funnel. The witches out of the CC. Everything working its way in. The king goes down there. Perfect, because he knew he was going to stay in that compartment. There was buildings there. And now he's locked onto the queen. So a few wall breakers to let everything in. Right here, the king's on. The queen's going to be taken down in just a few swipes, plus those skeletons helping out, so that's good. Then now he's got it opened up. He just got to start sending his hogs in. But with this spread base, again, you got to remember there's 4 bombs out there. Town Hall 8s aren't used to dealing with that. So a surgical hog attack is exactly what the doctor calls for. Just sending a few in for each defense building, dropping the heal perfectly on those high HP buildings, the air defense, the X-bow. That was perfect. And then just worked his way around the base, being patient with his heals, patient with his hogs, not trying to rush everything in there at once to where too much is going on. Just dealing with it a section at a time. Just absolutely perfect. See the king's in there with those witches backing him up, still doing some work. All that's really at this point is that X-bow and a few Teslas. And there's going to be plenty of hogs to take care of that. Still has a balloon left. I guess he brought an extra one just in case. And just drops it on some high HP buildings to help with the cleanup. So just awesome job. Just dissected the base, took it apart one step at a time, and got the 3 stars. So that's exactly what you want to see. Awesome job, Smog. All right, let's look at one more. Probably my favorite one of these. Actually, it's the last one we're going to look at here. Number 25. You see how many Town Hall 9s they had. I mean, they had a bunch. Right here, 25, Andy taking it on. You see that level 3 queen. She's protected probably as much or more than any of them that we've seen. And this is like a version of Sudoku. I mean, this is a legit Town Hall 9 base. Obviously, it's got Town Hall 8 and even a few Town Hall 7 level defenses, but it does have the bombs. It does have, the setup. It's got double bomb sets. I love how he dealt with all of it. Sending in these balloons, taking out, basically what he wanted to do here is take out eliminate one of those double bomb sections, one of those possibilities, and did what he had to do. Sent the heal there for it. They also got the lure, a few hogs extra to go in there and take out the rest of that side of the base. Now his hogs are not going to be traveling over there regardless, no chance. So perfect. That's what you want to do with a holo. That's what the purpose of the balloons are. So really good job on that. And it even gets over here and triggers that Tesla, so he knows there's no double bombs there as well. Now there's only 2 possible double bomb spots that he has to worry about left. Sorry about the pop up there, guys. There's some fights going on today. Only 2 double bomb spots that he has to worry about. And he's going to deal with one of those, obviously, with his kill squad going in, trying to take out that queen. And all he's got to do is path his hogs correctly for the third one, or the last one, and it's a wrap, Brings these down to the bottom here, drops a few Barch and a few wizards to take care of it. Golem in to help tank and get towards that, kill squad towards that queen. So that's nice. Then just starts. I like how he went ahead with his hogs here while the golem's doing some tanking. And the way he sent them, they're going to path away from the queen. That is very important. Had that queen lock onto those hogs and started taking them out, this would have went much differently. You see right there the way he pathed them in. Those hogs get that first bomb, then come into the second one. He even held on to his CC hogs for just a little bit, make sure they were safe. But the bomb kept, or the heel kept the hogs alive through the double bombs. You see the king going down. He's locked onto the queen now. That area is going to be taken care of by them, and the hogs will just work their way around the base. And because they don't have to go off to that far side, right there, that Tesla's it, and now they're headed straight to the core. The threat's gone at this point. The bombs are on the opposite side that he already took out. The queen's dead. Just a few defensive buildings left, and he still has a little bit of tanking going on. So beautiful attack. I mean, it's absolutely my favorite one probably, just because it was the style of the base. It was not a crap base. It was Sudoku style base. So that's something that you're definitely going to run into when you get to Town Hall 9. So if you can do it at Town Hall 8, you've pretty much got a leg up. Awesome job, Andy. All right, guys, that is it. Again, congrats to Genesis on the perfect war. Beautiful to see. Keep it up, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the Town Hall 8 versus 9 video. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.